Today, friends, yeah. uh, Today, friends, we look at the sensational gold smuggling case in Kerala, which has moved from smuggling to Bollywood and to funding of terrorism, which is why NIA is in the scene. We talked to senior writer from Kerala, Jyotish Nair, and we want to know, we will find out what is happening exactly in Kerala now. Before we do that, Jyotish, we'll just give a brief information about what is happening there.
Okay.
Thank you. Welcome, so Jyotish.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So before I start,
so
yeah.
I'll just give a brief before we start. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
For friends, we've been following Sushant's case so vividly. You'll find that it's quite strange that Ria's role in the Sushant case, murder case, has raised eyebrows as to how a woman can stoop so low. But there's one more woman who has shocked India. She smuggled gold into Kerala and from UAE in the garb of diplomatic baggage using diplomatic immunity. Who is this woman? Swapna Suresh or Mumtaz? When in UAE, she wears the burqa, and when in India, she wears the sari. Manipulative and seductive is how she can best be described. She has resorted to everything from forgery, extortion to smuggling, while getting top people of the government involved in it. The gold smugglers in Kerala have this time used diplomatic immunity to pull strings from the higher-ups of the state government. And as story is exposed, just like Sushant's case, the underbelly of Kerala's Bollywood, which is the film city, is also being exposed along with funding for terrorism. Let me tell you a little bit about Mumtaz's background. She was Swapna till she got married and converted to Islam. Swapna Suresh was born and raised in Abu Dhabi. Her father, a native of Trivandrum, and Swapna had worked with the passenger service department at the Abu Dhabi airport. After her divorce, she shifted to Trivandrum with her daughter. She worked in a travel agency for 2 years and then got a job in Air India Stats in 2013. She then worked in 2016, she returned to Abu Dhabi after the crime branch started investigating a forgery case. She then worked as the Secretary of the Consulate General in the UAE Council. She forged documents of the UAE Consulate to obtain diplomatic immunity to run her gold smuggling. She left the job last year. The police said she was expelled from the job due to irregularities. She is now the main accused in the gold smuggling case that has opened a can of worms. Just like the Sushant case, it has revealed so many players, and just like Ria was a pawn in the Sushant case, here Mumtaz is also a pawn. There are very big players in this story. So now we go to Jyotish and we find out, what exactly happened and how this was discovered by the authorities.
First of all, I'd like to tell you that in India, India imports around 800 to 900 tons of gold every year. But while the consumption is around 1,100 tons, which indicates that around 200 tons of gold is being smuggled every year. So this is not a new case. The case which has come with a diplomatic bag is not a new case. Yeah. This has been going on for donkey years. Yeah. But this time, however, the customs was adamant and caught these people red-handed. Okay. So this smuggling case has actually brought focus on India as a safe destination or a haven for illicit gold trade.
So this is, yeah. Jyotish, I'll just interrupt you here. Could you tell me exactly how she was caught? I mean, what was how did the authorities, the customs, find out that she was smuggling gold?
This was happening actually for the last 9 months. According to media reports, for the last 9 months, similar thing was happening via the Trivandrum cargo airport. But this time, the suspicious baggage was taken by the customs, and they said they wanted to open it. So they took the permission from the higher authorities for actually verify what is inside, because this was like Swapna Suresh or Mumtaz, whatever her name is. She started calling the customs using a lot of people.
Yeah.
And there was a guy, PRO guy, Sarit. So he also took someone in the government, I don't know who, to the customs and pleaded, let the baggage be released.
Yeah.
So the customs got like they contacted the higher authorities and they opened it and found out that there is a gold over there. So there is also an allegation that the principal secretary of that time to the chief minister had called up the customs to release the baggage. So the entire political force, as well as some government officials, were involved in this. So in spite of that, the customs officials were adamant, and they actually verified what was inside the baggage.
Yeah.
This is how it was caught.
Yeah. So here, Jyotish,
Yeah.
I see a very close similarity with what is happening in Sushant's case in
Okay.
Mumbai, because actually what happened was we were looking towards the Mumbai police to help us find out what actually happened, how he died. But complete government machinery was protecting the culprits, it looks like, and
Exactly.
they were not exposing anything. And in the end, CBI had to step in, and now they have taken over. So the government machinery has been supporting some of the people who are involved in the crime, as far as Sushant's case is concerned. So there are some parallels here, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
While Swapna Suresh was trying to escape from Kerala, it was the authorities, the government authorities, that helped her ferry through the Kerala and reach Bangalore.
Yeah.
So obviously there was a support from the government, and she stayed in Cochin for a couple of days as well in between the journey.
Yeah.
There
so
also.
is this Mumtaz in any way connected to Chief Minister Pinarai's daughter?
Well, there have been rumors about that. I don't have any evidence from media.
Yeah.
We don't have evidence. Whether there are a lot of media reports saying that these people are interrelated. Not only Chief Minister's daughter is related to Mumtaz, she's related to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So this has been it has been going on for years now.
Yeah.
Only now it has been it has come into the public domain.
Yeah.
So whether I don't know, or we all doesn't know whether she is directly related to this lady or not. But some of the instances, some of the things that has happened, make people suspicious about this thing.
Yeah. So actually, there is a movement from what we see that gold smuggling is used for maybe it is for money laundering. Okay. And if so, is it also connected with the Bollywood?
Yes,
what
exactly.
would you say? Yeah, what would
exactly.
you say?
This actually, Bollywood film industry has been linked to the gold smuggling as late as 2013. The involvement of gold smugglers was has actually come to light in 2013 when a guy called KT Fayaz was arrested by the DRI.
Okay.
He was the kingpin of a huge gold smuggling racket.
Okay.
And while interrogating him, he revealed that he has got links with a lot of actors and models.
Okay.
So he was arrested.
Did he reveal any names?
He revealed names, but did not come out.
Okay.
I don't know why. Yeah. He was arrested along with some of the carriers, because 3 carriers was arrested in Nirmashiri in 2013. 2 women and a guy. Yes. Once he was arrested, they said that it was Fayaz's gold. Yeah. So Fayaz was arrested from New Delhi airport while he was traveling to Dubai.
Yeah.
So after nabbing him, he said that he has a relation with a lot of actors, but it did not come into the media. Who were the actors? Who were the models? But one of the models based in Chennai said that she was introduced to Fayaz by a well-known actor.
Okay.
This was reported in New Indian Express some time back.
Okay.
So this is interrelated, because the attraction for a film industry is because these people can provide money funding films.
So is there any other part like a escort system happening also here?
That is not clear, because few months back there was a blackmail case.
Yeah.
The blackmail case was actually some imposters or culprits have targeted one of the actresses called Shamna Kasim. And when police nabbed those guys, then the relation came into light. So they said they were related to gold smuggling guys, and they had already put captive a lot of models and persuaded them to do gold smuggling.
Okay.
So that case is still under investigation. We don't know the details about the case, but Shamna Kasim was blackmailed by these guys.
So I think it is through that they found out about Mumtaz.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it?
From that, there was a con woman in Trivandrum who was doing a lot of, who's been in the process of gold smuggling for the last many months. That's what the information the police got, and probably customs. It was transferred to the customs.
Yes. See, they also say that all these stage shows which happen in UAE or in other Gulf countries are also related to this. Is it so, Jyotish?
Yes, because like stage shows, this is the basic modus operandi of these smugglers.
Yeah.
So the smugglers or the dealers, they actually bankrolls these stage shows or cultural shows in abroad, which a sizable section of Malayali diaspora takes part, and a lot of celebrities are invited to the show. Yeah. So in the guise of these shows, some of the actors or models might be used for smuggling gold.
Okay.
So, because we don't have any information, the media doesn't have information, but this is basically this kind of information circulating within the officials.
Yes.
So it's still NI is persuading on the case. So I don't know whether it will come out or not, but it has been used. The cultural shows has been used to smuggle gold.
Yeah. Also, since the chief minister's office, he is so. I mean, they know her so well, and she was saying that she was interacting with the chief minister. Yeah. What is the link, Jyotish, between these people?
Well, obviously, that was Shiva Shankar, who was the principal secretary of the chief minister. He's also the IT secretary. And the actions, the activities that has been done for the past couple of years shows that Swapna Suresh and others have a close link with the chief minister's office. But she was appointed in one of the projects, the space project, which is highly classified one, where the information is very highly classified. She was appointed in a top post for some 2 lakh rupees monthly salary. And this particular appointment was done by Shiv Shankar. So although Shiv Shankar says that the chief minister doesn't have any connection with it, but definitely the chief minister knows her. The latest information is that NIM, I don't know, the media report says that she has given a testimony that chief minister knows her very well. Okay. This is the latest.
See, when she was working at the UAE consulate, she had the advantage of meeting key people in the state capital. And what she did was she was regular at all the parties in the five-star hotels. And she was she became such an important part of it. She knew Arabic. She was, and whenever any Arab dignitaries came to Kerala, she was the one who accompanied them.
Okay. Exactly.
So, what do you think was her, what advantage or what was her power? What did she have that she was holding such people in her hand?
Obviously, it should be Shiv Shankar, and she somehow or the other got Shiv Shankar into her custody. Yeah. And she's been organizing a lot of parties, in which Shiv Shankar was a regular attendee.
Yeah.
So she used Shiv Shankar, and Shiv Shankar was a de facto chief minister, if I say so. Yeah. He was acting like a chief minister, like he was doing all the, but he had all the powers. So once she got Shiv Shankar into her kitty, she did converse with everyone. She called a lot of ministers. There is a minister called Jalil, who is a minority affairs minister and a higher education minister who handles Waqf board as well as Hajj. Okay. So Jalil had called this lady almost 17 or 18 times, as far as the media reports, if the media reports are true. Okay. So she has a lot of contact with the ministers. We don't know who are the ministers. Still, it has to come out.
Yeah. So obviously now this is leading to money laundering, as it would be.
Exactly.
So where is it going? Is it going into terrorism? What do you think? What are your doubts about it?
No, I don't have any doubts because the NIA has taken up the investigation. Absolutely. Because they have confirmed that this money is going to the terror network in India. Otherwise, the NIA wouldn't have taken the investigation. Yeah, they have clear-cut evidence of this. and we don't know exactly what is how it is going and all. We don't know. It will come out anyway.
Yeah.
So this is funding is going to major fund is going to the terror activities, and some fund is going to the film industry.
So, can you tell me another point that I wanted to ask you is why was she secretive, about working in Kerala, IT department?
Well, obviously she might be having some idea to collect classified documents. I don't know. I don't know why was she secretive, but obviously she had some agenda.
Yeah.
It was a bigger agenda.
Yeah.
It was not related to making money. It could be funding terror activities. It could be supporting terrorism. Maybe.
Jyotish, there was a case sometime back where actor Dileep, okay, had he was arrested, and he was in the case where a woman was molested, an actress was molested in a car. Okay?
Yeah.
Is it in any way related to this, Jyotish?
As far as at present, we don't have any evidence to say that.
Yeah.
But there are rumors saying that
because it was a racket. Even I remember Menaka had also said that she was also once, taken like this, and she had to alert her husband that she was being taken in a different direction. So it may have happened to many other actresses who would have been kept quiet about it. Okay.
Exactly.
So there is some sort of a pattern where women are being frightened, in this in Bollywood. So that's why I was asking you.
There is some relation. I don't know how far it is strong. There is some relation between that particular instance and the gold smuggling mafia.
Yeah.
It still has to come
out.
Not
clear. Yeah.
Not clear. I cannot say because whatever rumors, I hear a lot of rumors which I can't say in public domain.
Yeah. And what is happening now? If you could brief us about what is happening now, Jyotish, in this case, the smuggling.
In this case, the NIA is very secretive. We don't know exactly what is happening right now. They've taken a lot of people into custody. A score of people is then in the custody.
Yeah.
They're questioning them.
Yeah.
And the other day they filed against the Swapna Suresh's bail application. Okay. They said that Swapna Suresh testified that she has close links with Chief Minister. Okay. That is one thing. Secondly, today morning one report has come telling that the report was saying that Jalil might be questioned by the customs, the Minister Jalil. Okay. So because he ferried some 120 bundles of something which he claims to be Quran to Malappuram. He claims it was transferred to a mosque. Okay. So since UAE has denied that there was no Quran being sent, so there is suspicion of gold or maybe fake currency. Okay. So this is the latest in gold smuggling.
So do you think UAE is also involved, or UAE is trying to get out of?
I don't know. UAE government is not involved. Maybe some officials are involved.
Okay. So that I think should be enough. Jyotish, would you like to conclude in any sense with anything?
No, this gold smuggling has been there since many years now. Luckily for us, it has come into the limelight because of this particular case.
Yes.
I think the NIA has taken up the investigation, and probably NIA will have solve this case and find out where the money is going. It's very important.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Jyotish.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Bye.